In the labyrinth of human relationships where emotions often lead us astray, the ancient wisdom of Stoicism offers a guiding light. It calls us to cultivate self-control, fortitude, and rationality in our interactions, particularly with women. This is not a call to disengage, but to engage with a mindset of respect, integrity, and virtue. Here are 8 Stoic principles that men should embrace to foster healthy, meaningful relationships with women. 1. Do not act impulsively. First, learn the meaning of what you say and then speak. Epictetus. Impulsivity is the enemy of reason. Acting without forethought often leads to regret and conflict. In relationships, impulsive actions can manifest as unkind words, rash decisions, or inappropriate behavior. A true Stoic understands the importance of measured responses and thoughtful consideration. By practicing mindfulness, we can pause and reflect before we act. This not only prevents unnecessary harm, but also fosters a climate of mutual respect and understanding. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The nearer a man comes to a calm mind, the closer he is to strength." Let us strive for calmness in our interactions, ensuring our actions are aligned with our values and the greater good. 2. Do not seek validation. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. Seneca. Seeking validation from others, particularly from women, is a sign of insecurity and a lack of self-worth. True self-esteem comes from within, from living a life of virtue and integrity. When we seek external approval, we give away our power and become susceptible to manipulation and disappointment. Instead, we should cultivate inner confidence and self-respect. By focusing on our own growth and values, we become self-reliant and less affected by the opinions of others. Epictetus reminds us, "Seek not the good in external things. Seek it in yourselves." Let us find contentment within, and our relationships will be stronger for it. 3. Do not harbor resentment. He who suffers before it is necessary suffers more than is necessary. Baudelaire. Resentment is a poison that corrodes our inner peace and our relationships. Holding on to past grievances only perpetuates suffering and prevents healing. A Stoic understands that forgiveness and letting go are essential for personal growth and harmonious relationships. We must learn to accept the imperfections of others and ourselves. By practicing empathy and compassion, we can release resentment and foster understanding. Marcus Aurelius advises, "Reject your sense of injury and the injury itself disappears." Let us choose forgiveness over bitterness, and our hearts will be lighter for it. 4. Do not manipulate. To live a good life, we have the potential for it, if we learn to be indifferent to what makes no difference. Marcus Aurelius. Manipulation is an attempt to control others for our own benefit, often at their expense. It is a sign of weakness and insecurity. A Stoic values honesty, transparency, and respect in all interactions. Manipulating others undermines trust and damages relationships. By embracing honesty and integrity, we build strong, authentic connections. We must learn to communicate openly and respectfully, valuing the autonomy and dignity of others. Seneca teaches, "The wise man regards everything with indifference, being prepared to live according to nature." Let us live according to nature, valuing truth and respect in our relationships. 5. Do not let emotions rule. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. Emotions are a natural part of the human experience, but allowing them to dictate our actions can lead to turmoil and regret. A Stoic strives to maintain emotional equilibrium, using reason to guide behavior. This does not mean suppressing emotions, but understanding and managing them. In relationships, emotional intelligence is crucial. We must learn to recognize our emotions, understand their roots, and respond thoughtfully. Epictetus reminds us, It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. By mastering our emotions, we can navigate relationships with clarity and grace. 6. Do not neglect communication. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Epictetus. Effective communication is the cornerstone of healthy relationships. Neglecting communication leads to misunderstandings, conflict, and disconnection. A Stoic values clear, honest, and respectful communication, recognizing its role in building trust and understanding. Listening is as important as speaking. We must strive to understand others' perspectives and express our own with clarity and respect. Marcus Aurelius advises, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Let us see communication not as a barrier, but as a pathway to deeper connection and mutual growth. 7. Do not ignore personal growth. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Marcus Aurelius. Personal growth is a lifelong journey, and neglecting it stifles our potential and our relationships. A Stoic is committed to continuous self-improvement, striving to live virtuously and purposefully. This dedication to growth enhances our capacity to contribute positively to our relationships. We must seek wisdom, cultivate virtues, and reflect regularly on our actions and their alignment with our values. By prioritizing our own growth, we inspire and elevate those around us. Seneca reminds us, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." Let us embrace this journey of growth and become better partners and individuals. 8. Do not disregard respect. Respect the gods and respect the men around you. Marcus Aurelius. Respect is the foundation of all meaningful relationships. Disregarding respect leads to conflict, mistrust, and disconnection. A Stoic understands the importance of respecting others' autonomy, dignity, and boundaries. We must treat others with kindness, consideration, and empathy. This includes respecting their opinions, feelings, and choices. Epictetus teaches, "We are all co-citizens of the world. Let us honor our shared humanity and build relationships rooted in mutual respect and understanding." Embrace the Stoic path. These 8 Stoic principles offer a roadmap for cultivating healthy, respectful, and meaningful relationships with women. By practicing self-control, rejecting manipulation, managing emotions, prioritizing communication, committing to personal growth, and upholding respect, we can navigate our interactions with wisdom and integrity. The Stoic path is one of continuous self-improvement and inner fortitude. It calls us to rise above destructive emotions and embrace a life of virtue. Together, let us strive to embody these principles, creating relationships that are not only fulfilling, but also a testament to our commitment to living wisely and authentically. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Let us be the exemplars of Stoic virtue, inspiring others through our actions and our unwavering dedication to living a life of purpose and integrity.